Welcome to another episode of Evolve the Earth Talk Show Podcast. I am your host, Allan Samson, and today we have the talented Kai, the MC. How are you doing today, sir?
Man, other than the Warriors losing last night, I'm wonderful, man.
Oh, man, we don't want to talk about
that. Glad to be here. Not at all. We don't. That's all we'll speak on it for today.
We'll move forward.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, so Kai, the MC, how did you come up with your name?
Man, well, obviously, I would classify myself as an MC. That stands for Master of Ceremonies, for those who don't know. And an MC is bigger than just a music or hip hop term. MC is a host. An MC is somebody who, you know, when you go to a wedding or you go to any type of event, really, that's the person in charge. That's the person coordinating and hosting and making sure everybody's up and the energy is there, the atmosphere.
Energy.
You know, I grew up on 80s hip hop.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was just because of my dad. That's why he played a lot of LL Cool J and Slick Rick and Run DMC. And so I heard MC a lot. I knew about MC Light. You know, I just heard that in a lot of titles.
Right.
Back then when I first started making music, you know, I went by my childhood nickname, which was Kai Boogie.
Okay.
You know, I was a little dancer, so you know, the little boogie, and then they put it with my name.
Okay.
So now to rap, that's what I went by. And I was just like, yo, I kind of want a different name. I'm getting a little older. I feel like I got to have something that makes more sense. And I was a big fan of Tyler, the Creator at the time. I was like, I could put the in my name. Make it sound a little different. And so I was just freestyling one day and I came up with Kai the MC. And I was like, cool, stick with it. And now it's trademarked, so I can't change it. So I'm, you know, that's my name forever. I got no choice.
Hello. That's big timing right there. So you also mentioned that you was a part of a group. I know you're all solo artists as well, but you're also part of a group. What's the name of the group and what is it about?
So the name of my group is Indigo. It's me, my friend Jordan, go by Omar and Dior, and then my friend Zion, go by Zio.
Okay.
And so we all went to high school together. We all went to San Leandro High.
Right.
We just met, and you know, my friend Jordan, I thought he was the best rapper at the school.
Okay.
A lot of competition off rip, because I was like, damn, this fool can freestyle better than me. So I met him, and I met my friend Zion. At the time, he wasn't even doing music.
Right.
But then he ended up being interested in it, and so we just all be in the studio, because the school had like a studio booth there.
Yeah.
And it was mostly for people who did podcasts and made beats, but we would go up in there and we'd record.
Right.
We would just be up in there hanging out every day, and one day we was like, yo, we can make something together.
Yeah.
And then that just became a everyday thing.
Right.
And next thing I know, he was like, yo, let's make a group.
Right.
And so at the time it was 4 of us, and originally we were gonna go by, we had started, our name was BDG, and it stood for Brothers Divine and Grounded. And then we changed it to Indigo Child.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, no, let's just shorten it to Indigo.
Gotcha.
And so, you know, that was just a little collective. And so we still work together all the time. We still all hang out, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the group.
Oh, for sure. So you have the group going on. I mean, like right now you're 18 years old. When did you start the group up?
I think I was probably, like, we really started getting into it when I was like 17.
Gotcha.
Two of us me and Jordan were 17. My friend Zion, I think he was 18 at the time.
Gotcha.
And we was all in our senior year, and we was just, you know, making things happen.
So that was like about a year or so ago? And
yeah, more or less.
Then how long you been doing music for?
I started DJing when I was 12.
Cool.
I started learning from my dad, like as a little apprentice. Started making beats around like about the same time. I'd been writing forever, because I like to write, not even just music. I just was writing forever.
Gotcha.
But I started recording when I was about 13.
Gotcha.
So it's been about 5 years now.
5 years. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Congratulations. Keep it going.
Always, man.
Motivation and inspiration. Where do you pull from and get from that motivation and inspiration?
For motivation, I would say definitely like friends and family.
Okay.
You know, both my parents are very successful, and both of them are in education, but they've had very successful careers.
Nice.
You know, I got uncles and aunties, all of which who are either in education or they're in accounting, all different types of stuff. Like, I don't really have a lot of family in music.
Okay.
All my family, you know, all of them are hard workers or hustlers, you know, very much workaholics.
For sure.
And so I get a lot of motivation from them, just as far as like hustling and you know, continuing to grind. I would say I get a lot of inspiration outside of just from other artists and from normal stuff, movies and just pop culture and what's going on in my day-to-day life, conversations I have with folks doing stuff like this.
Hello.
Also, like, I get a lot of inspiration from just my friends, not even to just make music, but like the phrase, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. I think it's true. Like, the people you surround surround yourself with, you will eventually start to reflect that.
Right.
So I really try to surround myself with people who I feel like are, even if they're not necessarily chasing the same goal, they're just as determined to make theirs happen.
Wow, that's what's up.
So I feel like I just get a lot of inspiration from the things and the people around me.
Surround yourself with greatness.
You must.
And shout out to the family.
Absolutely.
For sure. Take us into your creative process when creating a song.
It depends if I'm working with a producer or if I'm working with another artist or if it's just me.
Okay.
I produce a lot of my music, but not all of it.
Right.
So say it's just me.
Okay.
You know, it could be like, it could really be today, for example. A little Tuesday, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, all right, it's a cool day. I might scroll on Instagram before I get out of bed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come across a little Larry June, a little, you know, a little Future or something. Like, oh, snap. New song, it's fire.
Yeah.
And it might have me sitting there like, damn, I like a song like this.
Okay.
I go downstairs, click, you know, connect everything. I make all my beats in Ableton, so I might load up Ableton.
Right.
Go through some samples. I'm real into like jazz and funk,
I love
and
that
so
stuff.
I like something that's chill but still like has a groove to it at the same time.
Yeah.
I might find a little sample, mess with it a little bit. You know, I throw some cool little drums on it.
Yeah.
And then if I'm really feeling in the mood, like, and I want to make a whole song right then and there, like, I might knock a song out half hour, just sit there start to finish.
Wow.
You know, and I sit there, because I write pretty fast.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if I already have an idea, like, before I even make the beat, I might already have a name for the song.
Okay.
You know, I might be like
a concept or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I might, you know, it might have, the day before I might have went to a concert, you know, I might have met somebody there and we had like a cool conversation and I want a song like just telling a story about that day.
Oh, yeah.
And that might be the whole inspiration. I'll sit there, I'll write to it, I'll record, I'll mix it, and then I might send it to a friend, I might send it to somebody I know that produces or engineers and be like, yo, what do you think? What do you think would sound better? I might just sit on it. That song might never get heard by the public ever. It might drop a month later. But, you know, my process is pretty quick like that. You know? I'll start a lot of things and just forget about them. So if I really am passionate about something, I try to knock it all out right then and there.
For sure, yes, because you're in the mode.
Absolutely.
For sure. When producing, what programs do you use? I know you said Ableton, but do you have any other ones?
So when I was in high school and we was like working in the school in the sound rooms, we couldn't buy anything.
Gotcha.
So I had to learn how to use BandLab for my friends because all my friends at school that made beats were using BandLab and it's free. So I was like, all right. And I didn't like it for a minute, but then I got used to it. Like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's hard to pass up on something free.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know. And then I'm learning how to use Pro Tools because I recently got this runner position at this studio and I'm trying to, you know, eventually I'd like to be an engineer. Like, that's what I'm going to school for, to learn how to audio engineer.
Okay, sound engineer.
So, and so I'm trying to learn how to really engineer like Pro Tools and all that as well.
What is your video production process?
I'm not gonna front like I'm the whiz with the camera.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
But I do try to take somewhat of a director role for all of my videos because like, not that I don't trust the vision, like I'm not gonna work with someone whose vision I don't trust.
Right.
But for me, you know, I get so much inspiration, especially with videos like that.
Right.
Because of Missy Elliott's and Busta Rhymes and Tyler, creators, you know, like there's so many folks that do videos that are just mind-boggling to me. And so, you know, I'll meet with whoever I'm working with. Like I'm doing a lot of work. One of my friends who goes by Mally filmed it.
Okay.
He's real good with the camera, went to Oakland School of Arts. You know, we might sit up and I'm like, yo, this is a song I want to do the content for. I want something with some water in it.
Okay.
And he'll come up, okay, we're gonna go to Alameda, we'll go to this spot by the beach. I'm thinking we gotta shout you here. And then, you know, I'll give my input. If I trust your vision, I'm gonna let you work. Until I hear something I don't like and then I'll be like, oh, well, I'm thinking, and you know, we'll have a conversation. Like music is one thing, with the video piece, that's not really my main thing. I'm trying to learn more about it, no different than engineering.
Sure.
But if I'm with someone with more expertise, I'm always somebody that's down to pick up game.
Gotcha.
I feel like that's the only way that, you know, you can learn is you have to be, you know, vulnerable enough to let somebody else coach you sometimes.
For sure. Just be part of the process
Most
as
definitely.
well.
You got to play the role.
That's awesome right there. What is your most memorable show? Because I know you did a ton of shows.
Damn, that's tough, man.
If there's more than one?
I would say, okay, I'd give two then.
Okay, let's go.
My first one that I would mention was my first real show.
Okay.
It was back in 2021.
Okay.
At Brick and Mortar in San Francisco.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was opening for this artist named Echo. I'd never heard of him.
Okay.
And I got to the spot. It was my first real show.
Right.
I found the promoter. I did the whole thing. I was all excited. I pulled up, had this little outfit on. I had these shoes on I'd never worn. I was like, well, I'm feeling myself. I'm about to go up and do my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I pulled up. It was like two people there. I was like, damn, ain't nobody here. And so I did my little sound check. and I was hella nervous. They gave me this little old ass mic. I was like, all right. And so it was like 40, 45 people. Most of the people that came was like my parents' friends and family. And like I didn't really know anybody, but I knew them.
Okay.
I'm seeing like my dad's coworkers and aunties and shit. I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It was a show. And then it's like a sprinkle of people that came for the headline. I was like,
right.
I brought more than the main dude.
Yeah.
I went up there, I killed it, bro, and I went up and I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I'd been performing forever. I'd never done nothing like that.
It was in the blood.
I'd like to think it was genetic, born with it. The entertainer was in me. And I hit the stage and I jumped off the stage and we got, you know, all type of crazy cameras. So I go back and I watch those sometimes. I was like, damn, that was such a crazy experience.
The first show.
Very much. It was my first show.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I would say the other one would be I opened Slick Rick about a year or two ago.
Wow,
brought one of my homies with me. It was a cool show, but it was funny because I had these shades on. I had this dark ass tint on them.
Okay.
So I was on the stage and it was sold out. It was like 300 people or something like that.
Right.
They had folks upstairs and it's all these lights.
Okay.
And then I got the tint on. I can't really see nobody facial expressions. And then there's all these black folks, so I really couldn't see nothing because everything was already dark. You know what I'm saying? Much love to my folks, but I'm being real with you. It looked like everybody's face was straight because I couldn't see anybody's reaction. I was like, damn, they're really not with me. And so I'm going hard. I'm like really putting my all into the show. And I got off stage like, damn, they really wasn't rocking with me. It's sold out. I f***ed up. Yeah. Then I got off, everybody giving me all this love, and I'm seeing videos. I'm like, oh.
Well, they loved you.
Very much so. And I was so in my head about it. So I was like, I'm putting my all in it, dude. Like I was really going at it. You know, my homie came hitting splits on the stage, and I was like, damn, they gonna have to love it.
They're gonna have to love it.
So that was one of my favorite shows ever. I didn't get to meet Slick Rick. That was the only thing that made me sad. I didn't get to meet him after the show, but great performance, man. So much to learn from somebody like that.
Do you consider like that energy, like having to always be on stage like that, and does it make an effect like to people with just bringing that energy? Yeah.
I think one of the best performances I've ever seen that I've been at was Stunning Man 02.
Okay.
I had opened for him it was a show we did pretty recently actually in Oakland.
Right.
It was for an after party celebrating the Jacka. It was like a documentary they did about him.
Oh, rest in peace,
this fool, very much so. Rest in peace, Jacka. He went onto the stage.
Right.
Got off the stage, rapped to everybody individually, took his shirt off, did push-ups on the floor. It's raining, it's freezing cold. No, this is Stunner Man.
Stunner Man.
No.
Doing?
That's Stunner Man.
Okay.
Get on the floor, doing push-ups and shit. Got up, prayed, said thank you to everybody, and then went and took pictures with everybody. And then the promoter comes to me and he's like, all right, you're next. I'm like,
what? It's my turn?
No, like that's one of the best performances I've ever seen because you could really see he put his heart into it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that the best performance, you don't gotta go up there and yell and be crazy.
Yeah.
But you have to give a part of yourself. You have to, like, especially if you're performing to people who've never seen you, don't even know who you are.
Right.
Like the only thing that's gonna make them compelled to care is you have to give them something to care about.
Right.
So I think every show you do, no matter how small, no matter how energetic the crowd, they can hate you, you still gotta put your all into that.
You gotta put your all into it.
Because you never know who's watching.
Is there any advice for performing? Because I know you said there was a couple of as live performers, but do you have any other advice for performing live?
I heard once that there's a big percent of people who, on the list of the things they're most scared of, put public speaking over death.
Wow.
Meaning it's a lot of people that would rather die than speak to a crowd.
Publicly? Wow.
For me, I've always kind of been used to speaking to crowd. It's never been super difficult for me. And the more I do it, the easier it gets. Yeah. So my advice would be specifically to people who it's a struggle to speak in front of crowds, excuse me. I think you just have to do it.
You just have to do it.
Like you gotta start small.
Right.
Friends, family, you know, whether it don't matter if you could stream on Twitch and have 20 people watching. They don't even gotta be there, but you know it's people watching.
Sure.
It's with anything. You know, practice makes perfect. Literally speaking.
Practice makes perfect.
You have to just kind of keep doing it. You have to push yourself out your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
You can go short and small, but eventually those small numbers add up, as Larry June said.
Right.
So I would say you gotta keep doing it. Take every opportunity you can to perform. Also, to me, the scariest part of performing is just getting onto the stage. Like for me, I could have hella stage fright until I'm on stage.
Then it just goes away.
Right, then it becomes natural. It's I forget I'm even on stage until I get off. I'm like, oh, I was just there.
Yeah, so there's butterflies beforehand.
Very much so. Regardless of if you've done it or not, you almost gotta lie to yourself in a certain sense. Like, I'm the best performer I know. I'm gonna get up there and kill it. You have to psych yourself out.
Yeah,
it's like if you wake up and say it's gonna be a bad day, it's probably gonna be a bad day.
Yeah.
You already in that mindset. So you have to speak it into the universe. universe.
Yeah,
and it sounds easier than it is. Like, you could say that and then put you in front of 1,000 people and be like, oh,
yeah.
Right? Like, it's not gonna be immediate. It takes time.
Yeah.
But you have to you gotta take every opportunity you can to perform.
That's what's up, being comfortable and confident.
Yeah.
No doubt. So I've seen you with like a picture with like La Russell, KRS-One, a couple other celebrities. Who would be like the top 3 producers and artists that you would like to work with that you have not worked with yet?
Okay, for producer, I would say DJ Quick.
Okay.
So DJ Quick, Larry June. Huge fan of Larry June once again. That's producer and that's an artist. Well, DJ Quick, that's both. And I would say a third one, probably Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
I've just always been a huge
The shizzle, my nizzle.
Very much. If not Snoop, Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Nas is dope,
Snoop,
though.
Nas.
Nas is dope, though, too. Those are great artists there. Probably in 2026, coming to you, Kai the MC, featuring Snoop Dogg.
Hey, man.
All right, let's put into the universe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, so what is the future for Kai the MC, like the next 2 or 3 years? Where I know you got these artists that you're want to work with, but what else do you want to do in this?
Next 2-3 years, I'm trying to put out a couple projects.
Right.
I don't have any full-length albums out yet, so I want to put out a couple big bodies of music that folks can listen to.
Catalog.
Very much so. I want to continue performing. I had a goal for this year of doing 2 performances a month, and I think I've been hitting that so far.
Nice.
If I could double that and get 1 a week, I would. That's going to take at least a year, I think.
Okay. For sure.
Unless I get lucky, something pop off real soon.
Right,
which
right.
It's always possible.
It's coming.
Putting out more music videos. I put out a lot of content, but like doing more full-length music videos now that I'm getting my bag together, I think it's possible. I got the resources to do it.
Okay.
So doing more music videos and honestly just traveling more.
Traveling.
Like I want to just go to different spots and network.
Like where?
I've never been to Texas.
Okay.
I've never been to Memphis.
Okay.
I've never been to Detroit. Like going to just a couple cities.
That's United States. What about outside the States?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've traveled a cool bit in and outside of the States, but like I want to see Europe.
Okay.
I want to see Africa.
Okay.
I'd go to Asia, like I want to go to Japan.
For sure.
So
shoot some music videos there too.
Very much so. That would be dope. And I just want to be able to go out there and network, like really just be going and getting my music around, being like, yo, Kai the MC, mess with it.
Yeah.
So it's like doing a little bit more of everything I'm already doing.
Gotcha.
I don't feel like I'm necessarily not doing enough.
Right.
But I do think there's always more that can be done.
Like acting or what? Like any other entertainment?
I mean, I would act.
See you doing that?
I got a habit of giggling too quick.
Oh, me
like,
too. I do that too.
They have to have me be somebody where I can laugh a whole lot, because I'd be smiling super easily. So I'd have to do something like that. I'd love to act, even if I'm just like a real short role, I'm an extra in a movie.
For sure.
Acting, getting into business. I want to have my own record company.
Yeah.
I want to sell clothes. Like, doing everything, man.
Merchandise.
And
for sure.
Just building, like kind of like La Russell, like building infrastructure in my backyard. Maybe not as literally as La Russell. Maybe not really in my backyard, but like somebody's backyard.
Yeah. Somebody's back. Anybody got a backyard there?
Somebody does. I guarantee you. I put it on my Instagram note. Somebody be like, I got a backyard for you.
We'll manifest that as well.
Yeah, $200 an hour. We can figure it out.
For sure. Do you have a message for the people out there? If so, what would that be?
My message, man, is just, health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
That's my first message.
Yes.
That's something I've been learning a lot. Like, taking care of yourself is really important.
Yes, it is.
Your mental health and your physical health.
Yes, it is.
And sometimes one can influence the other and vice versa.
Yeah.
If you're taking care of your physical, it can help with your mental.
Yeah.
And taking care of your mental can definitely help with your physical.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think health is wealth. You got to really, you got to prioritize your health before you prioritize anything.
True. Yeah, that's true.
You could be making as much money as possible, but if you still feel miserable inside, your life not going to feel like it needs to.
What's the wealth without the health?
Exactly. And I know some incredibly healthy people who are poor and don't really do a whole lot, but they're still focused on they're doing them.
Yes.
And they still have happiness inside, because it's not always about the money and the other material things.
It's materialistic.
So the health is wealth. And then on top of that, just to keep the peace.
Peace.
I know so many folks to be so quick to want to argue and want to be done with folks and make things violent,
Yeah.
And it's just not, life is too short for that.
Yeah, too short?
It's not necessary, and I don't think that. I think, especially in the Black community, with young folks, but really with everybody, I think we live in a time where we're so used to debate and divide, and we have to learn how to have hard conversations without hating each other.
Sure.
And how to have opposing views and agree to disagree, and, find the importance in truth and find the importance in remembering to be empathetic.
For sure.
You know,
Definitely.
so that would be my message to the world. Give a damn.
For sure.
And as I said last time, take showers. That's always a good one.
Gotta take a shower for sure.
You must.
Gotta get that hygiene up.
You got to.
No doubt. Real quick, I know you got like some music out like that. I know. What do you want to just shout out? Any of the songs that are coming that you could listen to?
Yeah, most
I know
definitely.
The Kava one was pretty.
Yep.
I like that.
I just seen you post.
Yeah,
it.
I was like, I like this song.
That's the jam right there.
It's catchy.
You know what? Actually,
What we doing?
Come on now. The spot I wrote that about is at this kava bar in Oakland. I'm gonna send you the flyer. I'm actually DJing there in a couple weeks.
All right.
So Pina Colada Kava, that's out now.
Yep.
I'm about to drop a song real soon called All Natural.
All Natural.
My God, that one's beautiful right there.
All Natural.
I just got a whole bunch of stuff getting ready to come out, man. But All Natural, that's the nearest release.
The Kava one's out right now, though.
Yeah, that's out right now everywhere. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, anywhere you can listen to music, iTunes, Kai the MC, KAITHEMC, go listen to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere, like air.
Like everywhere, like air. So let's get into them contacts, because I know you got that on the hat. Let's get into all your contacts we could follow and add you.
Yeah, man, so Kai the MC, like I said, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I think, I
think that's called X now.
X.
Yeah.
X. I'm everywhere. It's all the same. KAITHEMC. I got a website. You can go up on there, subscribe, send me a message. It can be hateful. It don't matter. Just send a message.
Yeah, don't hate. Don't.
But if it happens, I can't say I'm not gonna send one back. But Kai the MC, I'm everywhere.
Kai the MC.
So, you got to tap in. Definitely Instagram, TikTok, that's where you catch the most of it, though.
We're going to have to get a little quick preview of what Kai the MC is about.
Oh, bro.
Enrique, make sure you check these levels. I'm going to do a little beatbox here.
Oh, snap.
Let's see what he talk about.
Oh,
all
man.
Right?
Hey, what I said earlier, health is wealth. Hey, another day, I'ma do it for self. Hey, another day in the West, living and look on my best. Think about these checks, man, it look good. I'm soaring, I'm flying in the Falcon, chilling with my man Allan. Yes, what we got to do? Roll around the one-man band, this the crew. Man, I came in all white, no blue, black on my shoes. Another day, man, I'm about to cruise in the Pontiac G6. I'm outside looking good, no prefix, no press tense, only present in the modern times. Hey, I come through with the hottest rhymes. Damn, another day, can you see me? I put this down for next level TV.
Hey, and there you have it, Kai the MC.
Off the top.
You are tuned into Evolve the Earth Talk Show podcast. Like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms at ETE Talk Show. Leave a comment about any subjects you would like us to discuss or questions that we could answer during our show. Shout out to all the mass communication students and staff that participated in this episode's production. Thank you, world. Your time is highly appreciated. I am Allan Samson. See you all on the next show. Peace.